Hey, welcome back to another video with Foredom. I'm Melissa Muir. Today I'm going to show you guys two of some of my favorite tools in the studio working alongside with my flex shaft. Let's jump in and take a look. So the first item is the Foredom drill press. This is great because you can actually use it with a couple of different hand pieces. It is meant to work with the number 30 or the number 44 hand piece. Both of them have kind of that same diameter around it, and all you have to do is slip this in and tighten up these little hex screws. Now don't be like me and lose that thing. Do yourself a favor, get yourself a magnet and just place it right here on the stem and put that hex wrench there, and it'll be easy access whenever you need it. What I like to do is get this into position, and you can adjust it to however you want, but I like to kind of line up that bottom line right there, and then I will just take my hex wrench and tighten this up. And I do it on both ends, and we're ready to go. Let's talk about the different components of this piece. The DP30 is rugged, it's precise, it's all metal, so it actually has quite a bit of weight to it. That's nice because it's very stable. I don't have to worry about it moving around on me too much. And it can be mounted to your tabletop if you want a more permanent solution. If you don't want a permanent solution, you can also use some C-clamps and just clamp that to your bench when you're ready to use it. The metal frame has a 2-inch throat capacity and a stroke length of up to 1 1/4 inches. The work table will move up and down on the post, or it can actually swing out of the way if you happen to have larger pieces. So that's always kind of nice. One of the things I like to do if I'm going to be drilling is to take a small piece of wood and place this in here. If I need to put my drill bit in or whatever item I'm going to use, I still have easy access to that. So now I'm ready to go. Again, I can just pull this down. If I find that I'm not quite close enough, all I have to do is simply raise or lower this table to wherever I need it to be. Now these can be matched with any of the Foredom motors, but it works wonderfully with the LX motor. That is going to be a high torque and a lower speed motor, which is going to be really good. It also works well with your SR series with that reversible motor. So that's good if you're drilling, let's say you're trying to do some pearl drilling. You can drill down in one direction, reverse your motor, and drill back out. Now here in my studio, I actually have a dedicated handpiece for the drill press. That way I don't have to worry about putting it in or taking it out, losing it, whatever the case might be. So what I'm going to do is start my motor, and then I will get that into place and position it, and then I can just click it in just like that. And now we're ready to go. Now here at the filming bench, my flex shaft sits a little bit lower, so this is not ideal. I would like to have my flex shaft come straight down, or at least a little higher angle. You don't want to have too much of a curve going on with your flex shaft. It just isn't good for that. You have a couple of other accessories that can be used with this. They are two different vices. Now there's a plastic and a stainless vise. This is going to be really good if you are drilling into stones or pearls or shells. Anytime you need to have water, this is the vise you want to go to. But you also have a machinist vise that's going to work well and can also be mounted onto the plate itself here. And it does come with all of the mounting hardware for that if that's something that you decide you want to do. Now why would you even need a drill press? Drill presses are great because they keep everything vertical. So I use this when I'm drilling a hole and I have to be precise, or if I'm doing particularly my tube settings and I need to make sure that my setting burr comes straight down into that tube. So it's perfect for that situation. This is also going to be really good and helpful if you maybe tilt or wobble a little bit and you tend to not be quite as accurate. Now the next tool that I also really like, again, works with the number 30 or your 44 hand piece. Again, they share that same diameter, so it's perfect for that. This is a hand piece holder, and the thing I really like about this is that I can clamp this onto my bench top, and this will allow me to bring my work to my handpiece. Now I'm going to mount this over here, and the reason for that is so that when I put my handpiece in, I can actually bring my piece to the handpiece. So to get this in, all I need to do is insert this here, that closed up. Now I do want to make note that I want to probably put that little access point for my chuck key towards the top or wherever so that I can have easy access to that. So now all I need to do is insert my item, close down the chuck on that, and I'm ready to go once I insert my flex shaft. So once again, I'm going to hold my flex shaft, get it spinning just a little bit, insert it in here, and then I can finally push it into place, like so. Once I have this all set up, it's easy for me to just apply whatever compound I need, and then I can come in and begin to work my piece. And like I said, it's nice because now my hands are free, and it basically turns this into a lathe. Another wonderful feature of this is that I can position this however I want this to be. So it's very easy to make it taller, shorter, change the direction, whatever you need. It's a very simple adjustment. Now remember, anytime you are using any kind of rotary tools or anything like that, be safe. Pull hair back if it needs to be, wear your safety goggles, wear a mask, take your safety precautions. Now if you happen to have the 1070 micromotor, there is also an option for each one of these for that particular handpiece. So you are good to go either way. As always, if you guys have any questions, make sure you drop them down in the comment box and we'll be sure to get back to you. If you like the videos, make sure you give a thumbs up, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video.